So here we are, brand new year, and it does feel like a fresh start, doesn't it? But if I'm being honest, I also feel a bit of a pressure. So today I want to talk about taking that pressure off when it comes to setting New Year's resolutions and why I'm shifting the focus to something I like to call meaningful intentions. Before we jump into that, I just hope, I want to say, I hope your New Year's Eve was as fun and as low key as mine. We went bowling, we grabbed pizza from one of our favorite local restaurants, and we even squeezed in a little karaoke with friends. It was simple, but it was perfect. And honestly, that feels like the theme that I'm carrying into this year. I'm learning that meaningful moments don't have to be big or glamorous. Sometimes it's just the small things like bowling and a good laugh, with friends. And that brings me the most joy. So, and speaking of small things, Roscoe is doing so much better. I just want to thank you all who've been asking about him. So, all right, let's get back into today's topic, though. Let's be honest. You know what? Those traditional resolutions can feel just like a setup for failure to me. And how many times have we promised ourselves that we'd hit the gym every day, or we'd eat more salads, or we'd read a book a week? And by February, we feel defeated. I've definitely been there. And if you've been watching my vlog for a while, you have probably heard me talk about those things and have watched me fail. And it's not that we don't try hard enough. And, sometimes those rigid resolutions that we set they just don't leave much room for flexibility. That's why this year I'm focusing on meaningful intentions. Those are goals that feel more gentle. They don't have to be all about strict rules. And they're more about how we feel, like really feel about our life, not what we're trying to achieve. So, for example, instead of saying I want to lose 10 pounds, I'm going to say I want to feel healthy and strong this year. Or instead of deciding to be more productive, maybe we say I want to start my mornings in a way that helps me feel calm and ready for the day. Doesn't that feel better? It does to me. And honestly, when we focus on how we want to feel, it's easier to notice the little wins, like realizing how much stronger I feel after a week of working out in the mornings, or maybe how much more my head's more clear after I've been walking in the evenings with Roscoe and John. All of those little wins add up and they help me to move forward. And one of my intentions this year is to spend more time outside when it warms up, just sitting outside on my little porch swing with a cup of coffee, um, carving out those quiet times to write that always make me feel so grounded and clear my head. And I want to laugh. I want to laugh more this year. Whether it's a game night with family or funny videos, I'm going to make more time for joy this year and laughter. And New Year's Eve was so simple. We were in bed by 10. We laughed so much, but we were in bed by 10. And in my head, that is fine because I was raised on the East Coast and I'm in mountain time. But at midnight, the booms and the fireworks were going off and people were texting us and we had to wake up at midnight, which was fine. It was fine. Oh, I also had a cup of coffee with my friend Melinda on New Year's Eve, which was just such a great way to start the year. And tonight we are heading out to a really fun Christmas dinner at the beginning of the year. It's a yearly event. It's a sportsman's group that we belong to. So I'm staying connected to something I want to be more intentional about this year, not just with friends and family, but also with myself. Taking time to check in and ask, what do I need today? What is the kind of mind shift I need to make? And here's what I want to leave with you today. What brings you joy and what lights you up? And what makes you feel alive? And well, how can you bring more of that into your days? I'd love to hear your thoughts. So drop me a comment down below. Share your intentions for the year with all of us. And if this chat gave you some ideas, I will have more videos coming out. So please do subscribe if you haven't already. Click that notification bell. And let's live life with more purpose and more mindfulness this year. And I do want to thank you so much for spending a little of your time with me today. And I hope that you have some quiet times and some times for laughter today. And do subscribe, and I will see you on the next video. Take good care.